Today, we'll be taking a look at the drum roller on this Whirlpool electric dryer. Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com, where you will find thousands of repair videos on the latest technology. And for a limited time, you can save big on an annual membership and take advantage of all of our premium benefits. ApplianceVideo.com. Do it right the first time. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. You will need the following tools to complete this repair. To begin, you must first lift the top panel. Now, in order to do so, there's a couple things you'll have to do. We'll have to remove your lint screen. Now, inside the top here, we have 2 Phillips screws that have to be taken out. Be careful not to drop them into the dryer duct. When you're removing them, I like to hold on to them to keep them stable. Set these to the side. Then, what I want you to do is put your knee on the front, pull in on the dryer top to remove it from the clips on the front. Lift it up and rest it right against the wall here. Now that the top's lifted up, the next thing we'll want to do is remove the front panel here. And in order to do so, first we will remove the wire harness for the door switch. There's a locking tab you'll lift up, separate, and then you have 2 5/16 screws on the inside that'll have to be taken out. First one, let's do the second one here. Then, once you have these taken off, you will pull forward on the front panel, lift up, each side has a set of teeth that has to clear, so lift up on the front, separate the teeth from the front, and set it to the side. Now that we have the front removed, the next thing we'll have to do is remove the drum. But of course, the drum has the belt wrapped around it. So what we'll have to do is reach underneath, remove the belt from the motor by pressing up on the idler, let the idler drop down. We will lift up on the belt to use it to hold the drum, slide it out, and set it to the side. Now that we have the drum removed, we have clear access to our drum support rollers in the back. Now, the main reason why you would need to replace a drum support roller would be if the shaft and everything has gotten dirty. And what happens is it causes the roller to seize up. The drum will keep turning and cause flat spots on the roller, or the internal portion of the bearing will get wore out where it wobbles and makes noise. If your drum support roller is damaged, it will need to be replaced. Now on this one, in order to remove it, we have 1 5/16 screw on the bottom post. We'll start by taking that out. And then you're going to pull back and forth on the post to pull off our metal locking pin at the top. Get that set aside. The actual drum support roller has a plastic clip on it. Use a small flat blade screwdriver to start to bend that up and over the shaft, slide out on the drum support roller, and set it to the side. When installing your new roller, first I would recommend cleaning the shaft really well. Make sure there's no debris or hair or anything on there. And then you'll slide back on your roller. Then first you'll slide back on the triangle plastic clip. It'll go all the way until it's pressed in. Then let's go ahead and reinstall the post by setting it on. You will slide back on the locking clip here. Grab our 5/16 driver, line it up, and reinstall the screw. Now we can reinstall the drum. When reinstalling your drum, what you'll want to do is have the felt side going toward the back wall. Of course, use your belt in order to hold on to the drum. and just slide it in and rest it against the back wall. Now, once you have it against the back wall, you want to give it some turns while pushing in on the drum to draw it in over the wheels in the back. And make sure your felt is going in on all portions. Then you will slide your belt back to about the midway point. Let's pop underneath. Hold your idler in place, slide the belt underneath the idler wheel and pull back for tension. Then drag it over the motor pulley. Let it go here. Give it a turn or two. Now we can reinstall the front. When reinstalling your front panel, there's one thing you have to note. On the bottom, the hooks that were a little difficult to remove the front from, these will have to go inside the squares on the bottom of the front panel. So when you are installing it, you're going to put it against the front and push with your foot. So let's get it in here. Push on one side with my foot, and then you slide down in order to lock it in place. So let's do the same to the other side. There we go. Slide down, lock it in place. Now lift up on the drum so you can slide the front under. And let's reinstall the screws. So do the first one over here. Push this back a little and get the second one here. Plug back in our wiring harness and then give the drum a good turn to make sure it sets on the front felt good. Now we can reinstall the top. When reinstalling your top, you just want to bring it straight down. It should line up with the clips on the front. Press down on both sides. Now clip it in place. Let's go ahead and reinstall the screws here. Now you'll want to kind of pull a little bit on the duct here and start to get the first one in by hand. Just be very careful not to drop it into the duct. But once we get it there, tighten it up. Make sure to hold on to the next one while you are installing it. Slide back in our lint screen, and this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like and subscribe to our channel.